So I would think this is going to be one of these. You'd have to go quarterback run here.
Woods split to the top of your screen now. Here comes Collaros. Touchdown, Zach Collaros. 12 seconds on the clock, and the Bearcats are back in the lead.
Can't say enough about the answer, the statement by Zach Collaros. Finding a crease, you knew that his number was going to be called. Empty backfield, 15 seconds on the clock, and he found a way to get it in the end zone. That's just a spectacular drive by a senior quarterback that has fought adversity. His 5th touchdown for Collaros on the afternoon. 3 passing and 2 rushing.
Miliano, extra points. 37-34, 12 seconds to go. Plenty of plays in this football game, but let's take a look at our Liberty Mutual play of the game, and belongs to Zach Collaros.
Just a good read by Collaros of reading that block on the inside. Full flow to the short side of the field. All the linemen stepping to the left side on the play side, and Zach finds a crease up the middle to get in for the winning, what looks like the winning touchdown.
It looks like it. 12 seconds on the clock. B.J. Daniels just put together an 83-yard drive, and that drive went 70 yards in 7 plays, just a buck 15, and that's what quarterbacks live for, as you say. But I'll tell you, when he took that field, he had a lot of green in front of him, but they covered it.
He sure did. You know, you can't say enough about both of these quarterbacks, the way they played. B.J. Daniels leading his team back. Every time Collaros led his team to a score, they found a way to make plays in this football game.
Aben, what do you have for us?
Mike, spending some time with Butch Davis last week and this week, he's told us how much time they've spent on team-building exercises, you know, building that bond, and that certainly was on display on the sidelines during that entire drive. Not for 1 second after South Florida scored did you see a head, you know, low, or they had their head up, defense the whole drive cheering on the offense. That was certainly a team effort, that drive, to take the lead here now with 12 seconds left.
Here we go, the final 12 seconds. Clock starts. And the clock is running. And the Bulls will start at the 34 with 5 seconds to go. So 5 seconds. If they don't pull it out, this is going to be a heart-wrenching loss for Skip Holtz and the University of South Florida, because this has been a whale of a football game.
It really has. Both quarterbacks, both defensive fronts, the front 7 have gotten after it. Plenty of big plays. But now only 5 seconds remaining, so B.J. Daniels, one of 2 things. Either going to throw and start that lateral process, or they're going to try to throw it down the football field and hope for somebody in a green jersey to come up with it.
Here we go. Bearcats are going to call a timeout. They'll still have 1 left, but looked like some confusion. They were looking over the sidelines. And
Cincinnati has called their second timeout.
they had
30-second timeout.
4 or 5 guys about 45 yards off the line of scrimmage, but they still showed some confusion.
Yeah, I think the problem was, Mike, there was trips to the South Florida side of the football field, and there was only 1 white jersey over there. So alertly, the head coach, Butch Jones, calls a timeout. Now B.J. Daniels
B.J. Daniels, Zach Collaros putting up astronomical numbers here. This has been an exciting ball game.
It really has. Collaros 26 of 41, 3 touchdowns. He had the 2 interceptions, but B.J. Daniels, every time it seemed like Zach would lead his team down, B.J.'d come back and lead his team. 408 yards, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception.
Alex Chisholm, the true freshman wide receiver, playing some defense now. He's back at about the 18 or 19-yard line. 45 yards off the line of scrimmage. Here we go. B.J. Daniels, this will be it. Clock has expired. Daniels trying to make something happen. Here he goes. Daniels still on his feet inside the 30. And that's going to be it. B.J. Daniels turned and fired it back to one of the offensive linemen. And time has expired. This football game goes in the books, and it goes down as a Cincinnati victory.
An exciting football game, and both teams can hold their heads up high coming off the field today, because not only did Zach Collaros get the celebration and the hugs on the sidelines, but B.J. Daniels and that entire team from South Florida fought hard to try to get their first victory in the Big East Conference.
So on homecoming, the Bulls go down. They're 0-3 in the Big East. So the losing skid goes to 3. And the Bearcats, after missing bowls last year, Butch Jones is bowl eligible right now at 6-1.
Yeah, he's done a terrific job of getting the mentality that this team needed. They bounced back defensively this year. Zach Collaros did a nice job of fighting some early adversity and turnovers to come back and lead this team to victory in the second half.
What about the play of the quarterback, huh? I mean, there's more play than just the quarterback on the field. But last year, these two quarterbacks put up huge numbers. And how about those numbers today?
Zach Collaros, 26 of 41 for 389, 3 touchdown passes, 2 on the ground, 5 totals, and only turned it over twice. And B.J. Daniels, 31 of 48 for 408, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. They played spectacular down the stretch when their team needed them the most.
Both teams are idle next week. I think they need the week off after this one.
We need the rest after this one. You're right. But both teams, it was a hard-fought battle today.
So the Bearcats go to 6-1. Once again, the final score: Cincinnati 37, USF 34. Next Saturday on the Big East Network Game of the Week, Syracuse takes on Louisville. The action begins at noon Eastern. Check your local listings. The preceding has been an exclusive presentation of ESPN Regional Television, a worldwide leader in collegiate sports. For John Conchemi, Eamon McEnany, and our entire Big East crew, Mike Gleason saying so long